This week on the podcast, we're joined by our friend Pat Dunn, and we've written songs about the Boondock Saints. I'm pretty sure any guy who likes this movie has had more than one date order an angel shot. Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Andy.
And we are back once again talking about 1999's The Boondock Saints with our friend Pat Dunn. I was going to call you a Boondock Taint, and I was like, don't do that.
That's racist. Well, hello. Thanks for having me. And thanks for taking this recommendation of a movie.
Yeah. This was your recommendation. That's why you're joining us for it. We're having a little St. Patty's Day fun. Ahoy, toy, toy, toy.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
I'm
good.
Doing Boondock Saintish.
That's not good. That was bad. Thumbs down. Thumbs down to that one, Brother Bear. Sorry.
I'm doing all right, guys. How are you, Robbie?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm in a pretty bad mood because I watched the Boondock Saints twice this week.
Robbie,
Whoa.
twice.
Yeah.
Twice. That's more than any man shan't.
I think I've said this before. I have gotten into a habit. I watch almost every movie for this podcast twice, except for the Hot and Freshes. I watch it once at work, and then I watch it at home where I can take all my note skis. And sometimes when I'm watching movies at work, someone walks over and I go, "Don't hit the screen!" And I switch it over to Pornhub real quick. I want them to think I'm watching porn. I don't want them to know I'm watching the Boondock Saints. I don't want people to think I'm the kind of guy who goes to work and just sits there watching the Boondock Saints.
It could be worse. You could be watching the second movie that they made.
Apparently, there's a third one on the way.
That's been in the works for like 15 years.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Norman Reedus is too busy doing all those Hideo Kojima games and The Walking Dead.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's all I know him from. So. That's got to be it.
Hideo Kojima, is he being posted by the NPB next year?
Why do you ask?
All right, so that was a baseball joke.
Yeah. National.
Yeah, the NPB is the Japanese Professional Baseball League, and there's a posting system, and a lot of Japanese players have the name Hideo. It's a really funny joke for all our baseball fans out there.
All right.
For all our red-blooded American baseball fans.
All right.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the last time we had Pat on this podcast, which is the Royds Review Podcast,
Yes.
we also did the year of our Megazord, 1999. Is that correct?
This is correct.
Yeah.
That was Fight Club, by the way. Previous episode, check it out.
If I remember correctly, 1999 was a pretty big year for movies. Is that correct?
Robbie, you're taking the words right out of my butt.
It must have been while I was kissing. You know what? I don't like it. I don't
Why
like
not?
it. Well,
Why not?
Andy, it's pretty hairy. So what we're going to do is Pat and I are going to shout out numbers at Andy, and you're going to tell us where that landed on the 200s.
Yeah, I'm glad you this is your plan because Boondock Saints grossed $30,000 at the box office.
Big flop.
Big flop, but you know what? It was a limited release, and it made over $50 million in video and DVD sales, making it what's known as a cult classic.
Speaking of big flops, both Dafoe and Ron Jeremy are in this movie.
That's truth.
And they both got hogs, brothers.
Hey there, brother.
Yeah, you haven't heard that story about Willem Dafoe?
No.
Early,
Yeah, apparently he's packing.
Yeah,
Nice.
Early in his career, he had to do a nude scene, and everyone was like, whoa, that's too big. That doesn't look real.
Yeah, we're talking zip ka-sunk. All right, hit me with some numbers, brothers.
All right, 201.
Oh, the list only goes to fucking 200.
Oh,
you
God
son of
damn
a
it.
bitch.
Andy, just like always, coming up a little bit short. All right, give me
A little bit. I wish.
Give me 197.
197 is Holy Smoke with $1 million. It's an Iron Maiden song.
Oh, I thought it was about electing the Pope.
That's very good, Robbie.
Give me a 99.
99 is Stir of Echoes with $21 million.
What the
Oh.
hell is that?
Hey, hold on. I just got to stir the echoes real quick.
Robbie's reaching.
It's like they're stirring that like vat of souls from Hercules, and they're all talking, and it's echoing because it's a
Okay,
cave.
yeah, the River of Styx.
Yeah.
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 Andy, what about 113?
113 is Music of the Heart with $14 million. Like Music of the Fart.
Oh, that's really good.
Hello.
Nice, dude.
Thanks, man.
I was gonna make something about the EKG machine making music notes or something. I don't know.
That's really lowbrow, Robbie.
That's lowbrow.
Yeah. It's funny because
It
I
is.
said Music of the Fart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go with number 2.
Number 2, holy shit. Let me scroll. I'm scrolling. The Sixth Sense with $672 million. Spoiler alert.
Previous episode. Check
He's
it out.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Bizarre. Just throw that out there, huh?
Just wishful thinking. Like they probably did this one. This spoiler alert, he's got 6 senses.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Spoiler, he's got 6 toes per foot.
Wow.
He calls them his senses.
That makes 11 toes in all.
mm-hmm.
You don't know what 6 plus 6 is.
Yeah, it's 11, Robbie.
You're absolutely right. Andy, what about number 13? Oh, and I already asked 13. What was number...
You asked 113.
Oh, give me number 13.
Number 13 is Big Daddy with $234 million. A classic.
I like that one.
Me too.
Yeah.
I wipe my own
remember
ass.
enjoying it. Yeah, there you go.
Well, not anymore, I don't. I pay someone to do that for me.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
And I keep telling you, you don't have to pay me, Robbie.
Yeah,
We're
I know.
boys.
And I keep telling you I prefer to. It makes it less weird.
I will just like to say that number 14 is previous episode. Check it out, Wild Wild West.
A wiki, huh?
Yeah, a wiki Wild Wild West. Also, number 4 is previous episode The Matrix. Also, number 3 is previous episode Toy Story 2. Also, number 1 is previous episode, check it out, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
So what you're saying is we've done a lot of movies from 1999.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Cool. So I think after this, we should tell this year to fuck off for a while.
Yeah, I mean, unless we want to do...
Yeah, we could.
Oh,
it's
shit.
really.
Oh, shit. Princess Mononoke. Previous episode, check it out.
That's a good fucking movie.
It is a good fucking movie. I would say, we'll probably come back for Sixth Sense at some point.
Yeah. In 8 years.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe we'll do a whole month of M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, it's not a bad. May Night Shyamalan.
Coming soon, brother. Maybe
Oh
next
shit! Yeah. Should we jump into the Boondock Saints?
Hell yeah.
I believe so. Also, Pokemon the first movie. I know we didn't do that. I just thought it was of note.
What number?
23.
Huh? That's really good.
Yeah, it was fucking $163 million. That's crazy. Also, a friend of mine, because this came out when we were, it was 1999. We were kids. His mom took him, and his mom cried when Ash got turned to stone.
Really?
Yeah. And I made fun of him for his mom crying, and he was like, "What are you making fun of me for?" Like,
You know what? If you have a weak moms raise weak kids.
yeah.
I don't let my mom listen to ELO. Turn to Stone, popular song by them.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good.
All right. I like it. The Boondock Saints, we open up in a church on St. Patrick's Day in Boston. The priest is delivering a sermon about evil prevailing when good men do nothing. We meet 2 Irish-American brothers, Connor and Murphy MacManus. They're sitting in congregation. They silently rise and walk to the front of the church, and they kneel before the altar and give the feet a big ol' kiss. All right, who here would have gave the toes a little suckle?
Nice. Nice. Right?
It is 1999. I don't know if foot fetish was really out yet.
Hey, Tarantino was making films.
He doesn't
That's
count.
true.
It's the only guy.
He's exempt.
This is after From Dusk Till Dawn.
Let me ask you a question. Who is the statue of? Is it Jesus?
Yeah.
All right, so that's two men kissing a dude's foot. Gay?
Oh,
Yay.
this movie's woke. I do like that everyone in the church watches in horror as these two freaks go up and kiss the feet. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, everybody's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm assuming this part is a flash forward. Because everybody seems to know. Yeah, because like when we start the movie, nobody knows who these fucking guys are. Nobody cares.
That's true. That is true.
If in the middle of a priest sermon, two dudes got up, walked to the front, and kissed the big Jesus statue's feet, no, that's weird in general. They don't have to be known. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but like when they're approaching, people are getting up to be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" But like certain members of the clergy are like, "Nah, no, let them do it. Sit down."
In the clergy, we all fam.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. That's very good. I do like their names. Like it's the most Irish names ever.
Yes.
Connor and Murphy MacManus.
That's incredibly Irish.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, in this movie, they're from Ireland, I'm assuming, because they both have accents. Well, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I found that the editing after this part, because we got opening credits, the editing is wild.
Brother, I was lost.
It's like interspersed helicopter shots of Boston, and then like the boys at the butcher shop, and then another helicopter shot of Boston, and then the boys beating the shit out of a woman.
Yeah,
and
well,
then another scenic shot, and then the boys serving no consequence for beating the shit out of a woman.
well, that's the thing. These opening credits roll. It's very Irish music, but yeah, you're right. We get this weird thing of their work at the meat packing plant. What is all of this?
Yeah, one of them smacks the other with like a big old slab of beef.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, but everybody's just like, ha ha ha, that's the
Yeah, no.
boys.
I'd be. And then it looks like they're beating themselves. I think they were using chicken legs. Those
Yeah.
look like cocks.
They are big chicken legs.
Those looked like fucking cocks that they were hitting each other with. Which, I mean, brother.
Guys, I'm not trying to get off on a tangent here, but do you prefer chicken breast or chicken thighs?
Ooh, chicken thighs, man.
Hell
Chicken
yeah,
breasts.
brother.
I don't like thighs.
Oh my god.
Let me
they're
rephrase
juicy,
that.
brother.
Let me rephrase that. I like fried chicken. You fry that shit up, fine.
Hell yeah.
But my mother was the one in my family who primarily made chicken thighs. She hasn't listened to this podcast, so I can say this. It's bad, brother bears.
No, you gotta do it correctly.
But I don't know. I like chicken breasts. I'm simple.
Chicken titties.
I'm a thigh guy.
If I'm using chicken thighs, it's to shred it up
Okay.
or fry it up.
All right.
I like wings though. Does that
Hell
count?
yeah, brother.
Can't go wrong with wingies.
What is this thing with this woman though? Because they like fight for a little bit, and then she's like, "Rule of thumb."
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And then she like kicks one of them in the nards.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of it.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I was like, what are we doing?
We're at a local Irish bar. It's owned by their friend Doc. Also, these opening credits seem to just keep going
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
they
solid
do.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
because like when we're in, I'm like, oh, we're done. Oh no, we're still doing the opening credits are still going. Okay, all right,
Yep.
cool. Like, but they're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We meet Rocco. This guy's name is David Della Rocco, and he's just played by a guy named David Della Rocco. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's like with this movie, when the guy was writing it, he wrote this part specifically for him and wanted that evident by using the same name.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, like what we said before, I've never seen this guy in anything else.
Yep.
Well, if you click on his name on Wikipedia, it just brings you to the Boondock Saints Wikipedia page.
Solid.
All right. I mean, this guy just shouts. That's like he doesn't speak. He's just screaming the entire movie.
Yeah, this guy could have died a lot earlier. Spoiler alert, he dies.
Yeah, and you kind of know he's gonna die.
Oh yeah, there were no questions about that.
Well, he's in the second one as like a flashback scene.
You know, funny story about the second one. I saw the second one years ago because all my friends liked this movie, and they were like, "Oh shit, the second one came out," and they like rented it, and I was like, "All right, I'll tag along." No idea what was happening.
No, and it's Rita from Dexter plays like the lead detective, and she has some ridiculous accent. I couldn't even tell you what the hell it's supposed to be. It's like a southern I don't know. It's really, really, really not good.
We got like 11 minutes into this movie, and by we I mean I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we're not even 11 minutes in. It's like
right. But like my wife, I was like, "Hey, I gotta watch Boondock Saints." She goes, "No thanks." I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
So
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I got 11 minutes in, and I just decided, I was like, this is a bad movie. I know that this is a bad movie, and I understand that there's got to be a lot of nostalgia connected to this.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm really glad, Pat, that you not only suggested this movie but joined us for it, because we did 1999's Fight Club, which has a similar cult following.
That's a better movie.
That's a much better movie.
Much better.
Yeah, and it's not even close. But like, Fight Club is saying something. This movie is saying, like, what if you just killed the bad guys? It's just like you're not saying anything.
Their definition of killing bad guys doesn't even make sense. Because they kill with impunity, but like they even kill dudes who are doing consensual peep shows, but don't kill their friend who groped a passed out woman.
Yeah, it's because that's their boy.
Yeah.
But like
that's their Rocco. He's the funny man.
You're fucking up your messaging here.
Yeah, because there is no messaging.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The bar owner, Doc, tells all the boys that he's closing down the bar with this stutter and he has Tourette's or something. Like, it seemed like this guy who wrote this movie, Troy, whatever his name is, was like
Duffy.
Duffy.
Yeah, like, he feels very mean-spirited, this guy. Like,
yeah, this is very it's like edgelord, but like on the dark side of the edgelord, you know.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess in 99, if I saw this as a kid, I probably would have laughed at some of these parts and then just acted like I liked it because all my friends liked it while I didn't get it. Because I would be like, oh my god, I'm stupid.
Well, I think the thing here is cursing is funny.
Yep.
And that's it. That's as far as that goes. And like, cursing can be funny.
I find this funny, but it's also the first time I watched it, I was probably 12.
Right. And comedy's subjective. Cursing can be funny, right? Like shit. Mm-hmm. You know, but like, I don't know. It just seemed like, oh, how can I punch up this script? Let me add a guy with Tourette's that'll add something to my movie, you know?
Yeah. It's one of those things where, because this guy's not really a central focus, for me, I'm watching this and I'm going, like, it's like an awkward laugh almost, because I just feel bad for this old man with Tourette's who's losing his bar.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh no, why'd you have to give him Tourette's too?
Well, I looked up this guy, Duffy, and apparently it's a British singer who won British Idol or something. That's the singer Duffy. I'm doing a joke.
But, I didn't get that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, he's
former Royal starter Dan Duffy.
That's it.
Nice. Yeah.
He has only done Boondock Saints and Boondock Saints 2.
Yep.
That is all he's ever done, movie-wise. And this is a very first movie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it's got all those tropes.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music. by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
Listen, it does get that feeling sometimes of a college kid just watched Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
And we're like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of that.
I feel bad, Pat, because we are just shitting on this movie.
Oh, it's expected. It's fine.
Okay. I'm like, oh, this is rough. It's also one of those things. I also have to think about the listener right now because I don't want to be so negative, so I will talk about some positive things. Willem Dafoe is fun as fuck.
Yeah, precious.
Also, his hair is luxurious.
Absolutely glorious. Yeah. This totally felt like the director looked at Dafoe and said, just be eccentric. And they said, what does that mean? He goes,
Gay?
I mean, yeah,
gay.
that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, it could be gay. Sure.
Yeah.
Because, I really love when he comes in and he listens to the detective Greenlee rant about his theory and he goes, something about so we have a big man theory and a crusher theory or something like that.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I like, in fact, I think all of the detective scenes are good.
Yeah.
I enjoy them.
And mostly they are funny.
Yeah. It's where the movie shines.
I know several of them are stand-up comedians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I think, what's the guy's name? I think the guy we were talking about is literally a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I've seen him
Yeah.
advertise in sort of shows at the casinos in Connecticut.
Yeah, but there's also Bob Marley.
Yeah, that's his name. Yep.
Yeah. Obviously not the singer.
No.
Right.
He's not in this. I mean, I don't think there's a single black person in this movie, if I'm being honest.
When they do man on the street interviews.
Oh yes, you're right.
True.
Yeah.
That's where I think every person is black.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's Boston, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Russian mobsters. Oh yeah, they entered the bar and they're gonna take over the whole neighborhood, and that's when we meet Detective Paul Smecker. That's Willem Dafoe. They are investigating this guy's deaths. He uses a Walkman as he's analyzing this crime scene.
Mhm.
What a blast from the past that is.
Yeah.
Also, that's not professional at all. That's not how you collect blood.
No. And there's a few things in this that are pretty funny with Dafoe and how he handles the crime scene. Later, you see him just touching the dead body, and then he's got bloody hands, and he just runs through his hair.
Yeah.
And then you see the bloods in his hair for the rest of the scene. I'm like, that's good stuff. I like that. If this movie had nothing to do with the Boondock Saints themselves, and it was just about Willem Dafoe being a weirdo detective, I'm in. I'm in 100%.
Yo, a spin-off movie just about Paul Smecker?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yo, give me a police procedural, a Dick Wolf show on NBC about Paul Smecker.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not until later on in the movie where he figures it out that he stops being interesting. It's because he gets involved in the A plot, and the A plot is no good. It's just no good.
Yeah, well, it's not. It could be good. And listen, this could be something, this plot.
I don't know, because it's barely there. It's just I think we'll get into it.
Yeah. Smecker's able to tell that there was blood coming down starting that morning. He says that it wasn't a gangland killing, but something went wrong. They aren't professionals. We're now just at a hospital. Doc comes in and he talks to the brothers. They have to turn themselves in and say it was self-defense. And Doc is just cursing at the hospital.
Yep.
This I did laugh at with the nuns
Yes.
being like, "Oh my god."
Yes, that was a good use of Tourette's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Piss ass.
Yeah.
What a weird sentence, Andy.
Yeah.
A good
In
use of
context.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
What a good use of that disease. Oh man, that's a good use of cancer, I think. Smecker scolds the police for leaking the story to the press. He doesn't want the press to describe the MacManus brothers as heroes. As they're all talking, they show up in robes and they're walking in covered in blood. They're questioned by Smecker and a flashback ensues. This is actually, it took me the second watch to realize, oh, we're doing one of these things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flashback in here.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of like, especially later on, when like I kind of like that way of doing it, of like the crime interspersed with the investigation.
Yeah, it's
you
good.
know, I kind of like how they do it later on as opposed to the flashbacks. But mainly because I'm stupid and I was confused.
No, I think they're actually doing something that's interesting and like kind of innovative. Like, we're discovering what happened with the detectives, and then we get to see it firsthand afterwards. That's cool.
That is
like
cool.
that.
Yes.
That being said, they set a Russian mob guy's ass on fire and then don't expect any consequences. Like, what do you think?
That's it. What an incredible idea.
Like, you have to kill that guy.
Absolutely. I mean,
you set his ass on fire, and he's connected with the Russian mob.
And he's angry.
Yeah.
Why embarrass him?
I don't know. Also, the bar that they're like, oh man, we got to save his bar, but they fucking tear it up.
Yep.
Well, because I think they realize they have no chance. Because even when Rocco on one point is like, oh, let me talk to my boss. I'll see what I can do. He's like, shut the fuck up, Rocco. Like, it's done with.
No.
I think they're kind of like, listen, the bar's it. That's it. Let's just have a good time and fuck these guys up.
Yeah. I also just like watching. I know what they're doing. They're showing that all these guys are like big time buddies, big time pals, but they're always like touching each other. They're always like Rocco says that, and Norman Reedus is like, shut the fuck up, and he like pushes his face. You know, and like if I were in a friend group like that, I'd be like, I'm out, guys. Fuck you guys. Stop touching me. Stop pushing my face. Just disagree with me. With your words, please. Stop fucking touching me.
Yeah, I agree with you, but some people are just like that. I don't know.
I understand that. I'm just saying, if I were there, I'd be like, can you stop?
Yeah, no,
with your greasy hands.
Oh, I had a guy in my friend group who would just do that all the time. Like, start rubbing your shoulders when you're out. It was...
Man, I'm out. I'm out.
Weird.
That's why I don't get haircuts, is because I don't like people touching my face.
Ugh.
It's not a fashion statement. People think it's a fashion thing. I just don't like haircuts. I don't like the barber.
Okay.
And like, I don't like people touching my face, so I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, if a friend of mine like started rubbing my shoulders, I'd be like, yo, lower.
Yeah.
Lower.
On top of the world.
And boom goes the dynamite.
All right. I have to ask about this apartment that the brothers live in. Questions.
Yeah, what is that?
It looks nice.
It looks like a prison. The toilet.
Nice.
These are brothers who watch each other piss and shit.
Yep.
Guys, get a wall. Get at least a wall for the toilet.
Curtain. Yeah, get a curtain. Hit the Bed Bath & Beyond, brothers.
The shower would be one thing. It's like, all right, yeah, just face that way so I don't see your dick.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to like watch you shit.
Yeah, but it's just like 2 cots.
2 hots in a cot.
Hey, 2 cots and a turlet. That's like their whole apartment. I wonder what they're paying. What are they paying?
Oh, they're not paying for shit.
Certainly hope not. You ever been to Boston?
Yeah.
Muy expensivo.
Oh, very.
I didn't look at the prices of housing.
Even like going out to dinner is like ridiculous.
You got a lobster roll, it's like $900.
The aquarium was nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. They got some really nice museums there too.
Oh yeah. But you know what? Boston sucks.
Hey.
Let's go Yankees. Boston sucks. The Russians handcuff Murphy to a turlet. Connor gets beaten down by the other guy. Murphy, he breaks free by ripping the toilet out of the floor. This is a lot of fun.
I like this a lot. I like this scene a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like this is where I was like, oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is a cool movie.
The idea of killing someone by dropping a toilet on their head.
Yeah, and then
really
killing the other guy by landing on them.
Yeah. Well, then he
Like
beats
a
him with a fucking
psychopath.
pipe.
Gotta make sure.
Is that what
dead.
he does? I thought he just
Yeah.
landed on him and that killed him.
No, they like bash his head in with the top of the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, as they're doing this, like they tie, they handcuff what's his name to the turlet, and they take Norman Reedus, and Norman Reedus, he says, "It was just a bar fight, you fucking pussies," and it's like, dude, you tortured them.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It was more than a bar fight when you lit that guy's ass on fire.
That's the thing. That's all I want to say. Like, no, you lit his ass on fire.
Yeah, you're reaping what you have sown. Like, you fucked with the mob.
Yeah,
they're gonna come after you, dude.
That's something you started, and you have to finish now.
Yeah.
Like, when the mob comes in and says, "Give us your bar," if you're gonna fight back and then light one of their ass on fire, guess what? They're gonna light a fire under your ass.
Yeah, and
Turn a phrase.
Very good, very good. They're very much like, oh, we won. They're never gonna fuck with us again.
Yeah,
dude, that's the Russian mob.
Like, what do you think? Oh my God, he burned Teddy's ass. What are we gonna do?
Here's a question. Why did they just handcuff one of the brothers to a toilet and then take the other outside to execute him? Why not just kill them both right fucking there?
Then the movie's over in 20 minutes.
This is an excellent answer to the question.
Yep.
There's a lot of very far-fetched plot points in this, but
Contrivance. That's the cool guy word.
sounds like a Bill Cosby word.
No, that's Quaalude.
Nice.
That's excellent.
We're back at the police station. The MacManus brothers aren't being charged. The police talk to the press and tell the press that they're not being charged. Rocco then comes to pick them up. Before the brothers leave, one of them gets instructions for that night. We then see the MacManus brothers. They're now sleeping in their apartment. It's a prison cell because it's raining and it's just leaking through, waking them up.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't they in the prison cell?
No, they left, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure they spent the night in the
Yeah,
jail cell.
I think in this scene where it's raining on them, they're in the prison cell.
Yeah.
Well, I honestly thought by that point Rocco had gotten them out because then Rocco shows up to the prison.
I think that's after. I could be wrong. It would be the first time I'd ever be wrong, though.
Yeah,
that's true.
I've had an incredible run.
Right after this is when we meet Vincenzo Lapazzi, Ron Jeremy. And that's when they're with Rocco with Papa Joe.
delivering him a plain bologna sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's a special delivery. I have to give it to him directly. And then he's like, what? Bologna on white bread.
No cheese, no lettuce, nothing. And that's fucked up. He opens the sandwich and he shows the camera. He's like, "You believe this?"
But what did he go in an order? Literally just, can I get 4 slices of bologna on a hero?
Judging by this man's accent, he's off the boat Italian.
Yeah.
He would be like, "What the fuck is this? I'll kill someone."
You insignificant little fuck. I love that. Insignificant little fuck.
Yeah.
Just what?
Papa Joe, the mob boss, asks Rocco for a joke because he's the funny guy or the funny man or whatever. And for the joke, Vincenzo Lapazzi, Ron Jeremy just makes sure Rocco is using slurs. He's just trying to get through the joke, but every time he says black person, he's like, nah, he's like, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Feels like I'm at a Jafaris family reunion.
Robbie, that is not truth. That is not justice, but it is the American way, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's sad.
They also let Ron Jeremy improv this whole scene.
Did they really?
No.
Oh,
okay. I was gonna say, holy shit.
That would have been so funny. All right, Ron, you're gonna improv, and all he did was slur. Oh,
everybody's just eyes wide, Jesus Christ.
Yes, and
Jeremy's got a lot to say.
Well, why do you think they never let Michael Richards improv on Seinfeld?
Yeah, I could imagine that this made a lot of 15-year-olds giggle.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This was like the first bar joke I ever heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I had heard this joke before, probably from someone in my own family, unfortunately.
Right.
But like, never was someone just inserting more slurs into it.
Yeah.
Grandma really likes the Boondock Saint movie.
Yeah.
Keeps rewinding just for this
Yeah.
part. I don't know what's going on.
Papa Joe laughs at the joke and then asks for another one.
I did like his reaction to that after he's like, another one. He's like laughing, and then he's like, what? You want to like, that's good. I like that.
DJ Khaled, another one.
No,
Nice.
Continue the joke.
The MacManus brothers buy some weapons. One of them really wants to buy a rope, which is smart. I don't know why the other one's like, what do you want a rope for? Ropes are useful, especially when you're murdering people.
Yeah, I did like that. Everything they know, they just take it from other movies. Like, they keep mentioning, like, oh, you see the guys in the movies, they always got rope.
Yeah.
I like that, but also, where are they, and where do they get the money to get all these weapons?
They stole all the money from those dudes that they killed in the alley.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because that like brown paper bag had shit in it.
Right.
Yeah, because even when they're being interviewed by Dafoe, one of them goes like, they speak whatever language they speak to each other, and they're like, "Oh, well, like, what, do we tell them about the money and whatever?" He's like, "Nah, why would we do that?"
Yeah. Okay.
The brothers are going up an elevator. Cut to Dafoe in bed with a twink. This scene, I'm gonna be honest, made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, what he says at the end is very funny.
He calls him a cigarette for cuddling.
Yep.
That is so funny.
It is funny.
He's going to go investigate a suite or a conference room or something that has been totally shot up. Greenlee keeps fucking up and having to go get coffee.
I like that runner. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
All the dead dudes have pennies in their eyes. Dafoe believes that it's a religious scene or a religious thing. This looks hilarious as Dafoe is handling the dead guy's head.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like moving it around and the eyes are like almost protruding.
Yeah. And then, like we said before, he like takes his blood-covered hands and runs them through his hair. It's great stuff. And I like how the other detectives are like, they're just looking at him with disgusted faces. They're like, oh my God, this dude's got blood in his hair. But like, he's just a really good detective, so they're just like, they're all pretty dumbfounded by him. Because he's a strange guy, generally, but also he's really good at his job.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
A fat man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a slip. Sometimes he does things where it's like, you didn't need to do that. Like, oh, you Irish cops are onto something or something. Makes me want to river dance. It's like, all right, dude. Like, that felt like I got something that'll be random. I like his lines are funnier than his little stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also blue collar guys. Are cops blue collar? No, right? They're their own collar.
Yeah.
But it's just guys being dudes, like ribbing each other.
Hey, but then he river danced. He actually river danced.
This was peak river dancing, though. Michael Flatley and them.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The Lake Tango.
Okay.
We cut to the brothers. They're going to infiltrate the hotel where a group of Russian mob bosses are meeting. They enter through the ceiling via an air duct. They fall through into the middle of the room and kill everyone. Sheer dumb luck.
Now, if they had just continued this movie with just like these guys stumbling their way through assassinations, that's cool.
That's hilarious.
Little Irish luck. Can't go wrong.
Right. But like we find out later, it's not just dumb luck. They're incredibly skilled assassins, and they know exactly what they're doing, which is strange. Why? We know these guys, and they're two idiots who are not capable at all. And like first, like in the jail cell, they just had this weird religious awakening to be like, oh, we should kill all the bad guys. And it just works. And that's the thing, like, the whole movie's based on that, but they barely mention it. They barely even touch on it. They're just like, yeah, we do this now.
Yeah.
It's like, but you do what? What are you doing?
There are so many prisoners who find God when they're coming up for parole.
Yeah, not when you're in jail willingly for 12 hours.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
I just didn't. I don't understand it. But
Yeah, this scene always confused me.
But how many of them do you think said, I found God and my purpose is to kill everybody?
yeah. Well,
And they said, well, you're free to go.
They were originally picking a third brother for this, and they were using Son of Sam.
And his dog.
nice. Them hanging from the thing by the rope and then just blasting. That's cool. Cool imagery. But then, like, afterwards, I just, the tone of the movie's all over the place. Like, is this a serious cool guy movie, or is this like I'm a silly cool guy movie?
That's the thing. They don't know.
Yeah, the tone, like, afterwards, they're just like, I told you the fucking rope was gonna work, like, yada, yada, and then, like, they're like bumbling around, and they play a joke on the Italian guy, and they're like, look at him crying, like, yeah, you're holding a gun to his face, man.
I know.
I would be crying too.
Pussy. Got him. We got him. Send him in.
They got the nets.
You admitted to crying. Also, this scene only works in slow motion.
Yes.
At some point, you would have just been dangling there, and one of these 9 guys would have had a shot.
Yeah.
Right. As I'm watching this, I'm kind of thinking, like, okay, how come I don't like this, but I like Batman? Because they're doing the same thing, except they're killing. So I guess, how come I like I don't even really like the Punisher, but, like, they're doing a Batman.
Does Batman kill?
No.
Or just like, yeah.
But, like,
That's why.
he's got, the vengeance thing, right?
Andy, you say you don't like the Punisher. You have his sticker on your car.
Yeah.
That's only because I backed the Blue Brother.
Oh, no.
I don't. It's so ill-defined. Like, they just had this come to Jesus moment in a cell, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll just kill all the bad guys. Like, Batman's whole thing is like, it's born from trauma and all this. Like, they don't have any trauma. They killed 2 mobsters, and that's their trauma. Like, I don't get it.
I don't know, man. They must have had trauma based on how their apartment was. You don't wind up living in that living conditions as an adult without some trauma in your life.
That's true.
And just to correct you on one thing, it's not ill-defined. It's Willem Dafoe. You mispronounced both names. That's a reach.
I liked it.
Very good.
That's really
very
good.
good, Pat. You should be proud of yourself.
I like wordplay. That's fun.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're back at the investigation. All the dead guys are bosses. They're not just peons, as Smecker says. He tells the cops that it may be an international mob war.
Yeah, I like how he's slowly, like, this case is slowly getting to him. He's like, why can't I fucking figure it out?
It's weird that he starts off insane and just goes crazier.
Yes, well, he starts off eccentric.
This guy's not starting with a full deck.
Right, he starts off weird, and he becomes incredibly insane.
Yeah.
And then there's a turn. There's a turn, and we'll get to it. I will point it out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The MacManus brothers tell Rocco they're going to be vigilantes, and Rocco joins the team. They all get drunk and play with guns, as men do.
Yep.
That's boys being boys.
Rocco rants about his small dick and, like, dipping his nuts in marinara sauce. Hashtag relatable. And then, I don't know where they are. Is he, like, house sitting and he kills this lady's cat? Where are they?
His girlfriend's house? But it's not explained why he's there, but it's...
Yeah.
You can figure it out. It's her condo.
Yeah. Also, what caliber bullet do they have? Because that cat is dust.
38?
Like, there would just be a hole in a cat, but like the cat explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cat was like that bird that Randy Johnson hit.
Nice.
Just bits of cat throughout the room.
I got a bird for you.
Nice, man. Andy just gave me the finger. Andy, you ever see that video of Randy Johnson hitting the bird with the fastball?
Probably, yeah. Where it's
should
just
look
like
it up.
feathers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it explodes,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
He was immediately fried. It was fried chicken landed. It was delicious. Perfectly seasoned.
It was marinated.
Pitch and thighs.
Turns out it was an ad for KFC.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
Yeah, great viral marketing. The MacManus brothers tell Rocco that he was set up to get killed, and then he flips out and he leaves. He calls the brothers, and we get the first of "Catch You on the Flip Side." It's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
As these ladies are sleeping, because they've come home, Rocco comes running in and tells everyone to pack their things. And because he's like, I killed a bunch of dude. He yells at the lady whose cat he just killed. Like, dude, like, this guy's got to be dead. I'm surprised they're letting him live at this point already.
Yeah, he seems like a bad dude to get involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's got loose lips. He's an idiot. He's a hothead. Just like checking all the wrong boxes. And they're like, yeah, join us on our weird quest.
He just killed the cat and didn't seem to care.
Right, it was more like...
What color was it, bitch?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right.
I will shoot myself in the fucking head if you could tell me that cat's name.
Yeah, and she's like, Buttercup or something. Yeah.
We now get the other side of Rocco's phone call, and he gets off the phone. He's clearly nervous as he's getting off the phone, and he goes into a diner and kills his friends who are laughing at him because he got set up, and then he also kills the guy behind the counter.
Mm-hmm. Like that is like the difference between them, where they're not killing innocent guys, but this lunatic killed the bartender for no reason.
Well,
Right.
it's because he knew about it. He was not killing out of revenge. He was killing because these guys knew, and they were laughing at him.
Yeah.
That's
But
what he
it
was
is-
upset about.
But it, like, the boys wouldn't have killed
No.
those guys. Where
Probably.
this guy, I see what you're saying, Pat.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference. Like, number one, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Number two, I mean, they're all idiots, but like this guy's a real idiot. But he's more like petty
Yeah.
and small, where the others are, on a pedestal.
Well, it's probably from his small dick he was talking about before. That's probably
That
why he's
could be
so
it.
angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
The brothers and Rocco pull up to the Sin Bin. Great name there. Love that.
That's what I call my butt.
Whoa. Rocco wants them to target Vincenzo Lapazzi for setting him up. I'm just going to keep moving.
Whoa.
They storm into a porn theater. At least I thought it was a porn theater, but it's really a peep show. They shoot him while he is cranking his hog. What a way to go. Also, let's see it. It's Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they had to pay extra for that, and they were like, it's not the budget.
Ron Jeremy's penis is its own character.
Yeah, it gets its own paycheck.
He's in the Screen Actors Guild. The penis, not Ron Jeremy.
Right. Like, man, the penis costs more than Ron Jeremy.
Honestly, it very well might.
Yeah.
Like, it might. Rocco begs to kill the two other dudes who are just coming in to pay for a peep show, it looks like. Killing these dudes makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I didn't really understand it.
And like,
It's where like their whole message, like you said, is completely lost. It's like, what are you doing though?
yeah,
Are you killing the mob or are you just killing?
these guys are coming in and getting a consensual show and just cranking hog.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But like, when their buddy fucking gropes a passed out woman,
Yeah.
they're like, we'll let him live. But I just heard you say you're gonna kill the rapists. I heard you.
Right. But also, he was clearly very violent towards the girl whose cat he killed as well.
Yeah.
And they're all just like, that's Mikey or whatever the fuck his name is. It's like, nah, it's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Rocco being Rocco.
But then, in the beginning, they beat the shit out of that woman. So, like, who are they? Good guys?
Did they ever actually hit the woman?
They
because she
punched her in the fucking face, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Although I'll be honest, she looks like she probably kicked their asses.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying it's not okay to hit women, because it for sure is, Robbie.
Oh my God, Andy, you've watched too much Boondock Saints and become Irish.
That's me now. Now I'm Irish.
Nice.
Oh no.
I'll get you a gabagool.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Ireland.
Andy.
I don't know any-
Crack me open a what's that licorice thing?
A Michelob Ultra.
Yep, that's it.
Licorice.
Yeah, it's like a liqueur that Sambuca. There you go.
Oh, when you said licorice, you meant liquor-ish, and I thought like licorice, like black licorice.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think it is like a licorice flavor.
Well,
like
that's
a
gross.
licorice.
I don't like licorice. Let's poll ourselves. Pat, do you like licorice?
Not so much.
Andy, do you like licorice?
Does this answer your question? I like Twizzlers.
No, it does not
no.
answer my question.
They don't
Those are
count
Not
different.
at all.
Yeah, they don't count.
No, I don't
Yeah.
like licorice.
Licorice is disgusting.
That's my favorite Kiss song. Licorice, licorice.
Licorice. Oh, that's good.
All of this is being spliced with Smecker's investigation. The other cops tell him about the coffee shop murders.
Well, this is where Willem Dafoe is like, okay, the people who shot this guy are good shots.
Yeah,
Mhm.
The guy whoever shot these two, not a good shot.
we got ourselves a cowboy.
Yeah, and he makes a connection like, okay, these guys weren't the people who killed the people in that restaurant. It's this clown.
The minute that dude did Rocco did the crossed arm shoot and went, why fucking herb? I would have put a bullet right in the back of his head there.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
I would have been like, now we're done here.
Wyatt fucking Earp. How about Wyatt fucking kill you?
Very good.
Is that anything?
That was excellent. I loved it.
Thanks, man.
The news says that people aren't calling for these crimes to be solved because everyone who died was a criminal. Smecker, investigating the diner, really starts to lose it. We then see the Italian mob boss, Papa Joe Iacovetta. He hires legendary hitman The Duke, or El Duce, to
El
kill the
Duce.
brothers. What?
El Duce. No, Billy Connolly, the actor, was also a stand-up comedian.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, look at that. Would you look at that?
He's been in prison for 25 years and is granted parole, seemingly so he could go and commit murder.
Strange.
Okay, I just want. I was seeing if anyone had a better idea of what was going on here, but it seems
No,
like
that's exactly it.
You could chalk that up to the mob having some real deep reach, you know?
Mhm.
You could
Yeah.
chalk that up. But it is far-fetched.
But also,
The
after I
Pokemon.
finish this job, I'd be like, so you let me sit in prison for 25 years, huh?
Yeah, I ain't doing anything you say, dude.
Like,
Which is kind of eventually what happens.
yeah. Well, I think that only happens because of the twist later on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rocco talks about a hitman that's a bad dude. Smecker narrates the nerders at a home. They shoot up a poker game. I think this is probably the best scene in the movie when Dafoe is like spliced in
Mhm.
with
Yes,
the
very good.
brothers. And like he gets down on his knees and he's doing the finger guns.
That's very, very cool. I
There was a
enjoyed that.
firefight.
That was so
Yeah.
silly.
There was a firefight.
There was a fire!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, why'd we do that one?
Here I got a couple of questions. You could I'm about to go off, all right?
I'm about to get off.
With any luck. So the boys confront, or rather, the Duke confronts them, right? And it's a big firefight.
Mm-hmm.
every bullet that has ever been in any gun is shot in this firefight, and nobody dies. I thought you guys were good shots. Nobody died. Only what's his name? I mean,
Rocco loses a finger.
Yeah, he loses a finger. I think somebody gets shot in the leg, somebody gets shot in the arm, and the Duke gets shot. But like nobody's dead. It was just bang, 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 bang for like 45 minutes, and nobody's dead. Nobody's even taken cover. Everybody's just out in the open, taking shots, and nobody's hitting shit. I thought this was the assassin. Apparently he's blind. But
well, in fairness, he hasn't shot a gun in 25 years.
He's an old man.
Sure.
He's confused.
Sure.
Also, those glasses are really dark.
They are, but it is broad daylight.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
that is fair.
I don't know. They call him the Angel of Death. He couldn't kill 3 amateurs.
That's a good point.
With 1,000 bullets. So, blow it out your ass, all right?
I had to laugh at Greenlee finally getting something right here, though. Maybe it was one man with 6 guns.
Yes, I like that a lot.
Defoe's like, what the fuck
He's
are
like,
you
you fucking idiot. Now, this is also where the detective stuff takes a turn for me. And it's because he's like, he finds the finger and he puts it all together.
Oh, yeah.
No. He puts it all together. And now he's conflicted. And I'm going to jump ahead. He goes to a church and he does some confession. And all of a sudden, he's spilling all this shit like, they're doing what I wish that I could do. I think it's right what they're doing. Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere.
Wasn't the whole thing he said earlier was like, I don't want them to be seen as heroes. But now you're seeing them as heroes.
I think he's pissed drunk in here. Like it's like
is,
leaving the bar at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. And it's time for confession.
Yeah. I don't know. It just didn't. The whole thing just takes a weird turn where I'm like, what? That's where we're going? Huh?
I do like that the brothers somehow know to use ammonia to fuck up all the DNA.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. Why do they know that?
Yeah. And his reaction is insane because he absolutely loses his fucking mind. Dafoe loses his shit over the fact that they use ammonia.
Well, he's like, these guys are so good, but like we see them and they're not. They're just 3 idiots.
Now, Pat, you may know this. Does this take place over a period of time, or are we supposed to believe this is like a 1-month period?
I think it's a 1 month period.
They're okay. Then it makes it because like if it was supposed to be like 2 years, and by now they're getting like good at shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like Andy said, they're not even like dodging or anything. They're just standing there.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna give it a look.
I enjoy Smecker running Rocco's fingerprint and being like, he's not the killer. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Smecker stumbles out of a bar after using some slurs at the bartender.
Nice.
Rocco follows him to the church. He makes a priest talk to Smecker in the confessionals, but one of the MacManus brothers grabs Rocco. He's like, you better let that fucking priest go.
Yeah, I like that because he's like, no, we got to tie up that loose end. And they're like, no, we know that guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. Even though he's after us, we know he's not a bad guy.
Right.
So, like, they do have some morals, which is good.
Yeah, I guess.
Scruples
honestly,
on your strudels.
It's in their best interest to kill him. Like, this is where Rocco's actually kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then you're really losing the plot. Now these guys are just bad dudes.
Right.
Smecker talks to the priest about what the boys are doing. He thinks they're doing the right thing. The brothers then start working with Smecker, and they tell him about Il Duce. We're now at Papa Joe's. The boys are being beaten up. Papa Joe blasts off one of Rocco's pinkies, so he's just losing digits left and right. And then he goes back in, he's like, you know what, you're right, and then just shoots Rocco dead, and that's probably for the best.
Yeah, question. Why did he only shoot Rocco?
I think because he had the, somewhat of a relationship with him, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, he views Rocco as like a betrayal.
Yeah.
Why not kill all 3 of them?
because then the movie's over.
Ah, there it is.
Yep. That's not how they wanted it to end, Andy. Come on.
Yeah, gotcha.
Smecker. Oh, the MacManus brothers escape. They beat the shit out of one guy. And then Smecker shows up in drag, and this guy folds immediately.
Yeah. Well, Willem Dafoe's looking pretty good in that dress, brother.
Pretty solid.
That is a passionate tongue kiss.
Yeah, it like fucking almost rips that bottom lip off.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe is acting his ass off.
Yeah. Dafoe. Do you think it moved for either one of them while they were doing it?
Both of them, same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Ready to take a run at the champ.
Smecker winds up shooting the dude in the head after his wig falls off.
Kicks the shit out of his nuts, too.
Yeah, he does.
I don't really understand why this happened at all, though.
Just to get him in the house, and they needed something weird to happen.
Right, but like I figured that they would, because they're in the same house as the brothers, right?
Yeah.
So I figured that these two plots would then intersect, but they don't. They just happen parallel. Why? He just killed two guys, and they had like nothing to do with whatever the brothers were doing. I just don't understand.
I think the brothers would have killed all of those dudes in there.
Right. So I figured something would happen, but it didn't. It was just like, hey, isn't this weird? It's like, yeah, it is weird. Why is it here?
I think it's just trying to connect dots.
What dots?
The Boondock Saints.
There we go. The Boondocks.
I just didn't. It just like comes out of nowhere. He's like, hey, I'm dressed as a lady, and they're like, ooh, and then he kills two of them, and then that's it. What? Aren't they still in the house? What's going on?
The fact that guy falls for it immediately too. It's like, what?
Yeah, and then the other guy's like, you looking for another wiener? And just blasts him. But like, meanwhile, the boys are in the basement. They just beat the shit out of that one guy, and then El Duce comes over. He's like, Daddy's home, and then that's it.
That's ridiculous that he shows up as they're praying over Rocco, and he's like, I'll join my boys in a prayer. It's like, what? You're their dad?
Yeah.
What? Their dad! Why? Why did the movie need to throw that in at the end?
For the sequel.
Yeah.
I just didn't. It still baffles me.
Yeah.
Why is that there? Why?
Well, they have him there, and he hits Defoe in the back of the head with the gun to knock him out. Because his one rule is no women or children.
Okay.
So I think it's trying to tie that together, but then...
But why did Willem Dafoe go there?
Just to help them. Just to help the boys.
And the character is gay, so he's trying to get a little butt, you know?
I guess. I mean, I feel like he could get butt elsewhere.
But sometimes getting butt off a straight guy who's a bad boy, I mean, I would assume that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what I hear. I don't know. I just don't. It's just very strange that those two plot lines ran parallel rather than intersecting at any point.
Yeah.
I agree.
But then we get the court scene, right?
Papa Joe is now on trial. The brothers and El Duque storm a courtroom where a mob trial is taking place. All the people just give up their guns immediately.
Yeah.
Also, no reaction to me calling El Duce El Duque. All right, fair enough.
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's my favorite Green Day album.
Ah.
The sequel of this movie has Levon Hernandez.
What the fuck off.
They were brothers, I think? Cousins?
Yeah, the half brothers.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Both older than Billy Connolly.
Yeah, we're up there. I thought Billy Connolly passed like a few years ago.
So did I. I looked it up.
I could have sworn he died during COVID.
No, he's alive.
He's alive and thriving.
He's 82 years old.
Damn.
The guy who plays Doc is still alive.
No way. Wow.
Yeah. The guy who plays Doc. Hold on, I looked him up before. He's 90 years old. Yeah.
Damn.
Gerard Parks. Yeah, oh no, I'm sorry, he died. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. He died fucking 11 years ago.
Damn.
I'm a dumb shit. But apparently he was in the sequel somehow. Even though he died 5 years before it came. No, he died after it came out. You know what? I'm confused. Let's ignore everything.
Yep. Edit this out.
You know what? In the courtroom, in front of horrified spectators, they execute Papa Joe. We then get a montage. Oh, yeah, but they also ramble about justice and shit. It's like, shut the fuck up, guys.
Yeah. He says, like, don't give us your tired. We don't want your tired. We don't want your hungry. We want your evil.
We want your horny.
What? We'll kill him. And they're like the dad. He walks up to like some lady who's like looking away. He's like, "No, you have to see this." It's like, nah,
I think it's his daughter or his wife.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah. Then they blam, and then we get all the what do you call them?
We get all the Bostonians.
People in the street. Yeah, people in the street. Interviews over the credits. That's probably my favorite part of the movie. I like all those because they're so genuine. They seem like they're actual people that they're like, hey, this is the plot. Just react naturally, because that's the best acting in the movie. It's all these people.
I don't think it was acting. It was they probably thought it was a real news story.
Yeah.
There's one scene and it's like two guys talking it, and one guy's like, "Man, I love them. They're great. I think they're heroes." And then the other guy's, "What? How could you say that? What the fuck?"
Yeah.
They're asking totally different things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Should we go to Letterboxd?
Yeah. Well, like I said, Fight Club came out the same year, and while you can't really compare these two.
No, you can. It's not a smart idea, but you can.
Comparing apples to potatoes.
Yeah, but like they have similar like a lot of 15-year-olds were like, "That's me," and like as we previous episode, check it out. Like Fight Club's a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's saying something about something. Where this movie is just like, the bad guys are bad. We should kill the bad guys. And it's like, yeah, but like if you really think about that, that's fascism, right? So like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You're just like, you're the judge, you're the jury, you're the executioner. That's Judge Dredd, brother.
I like it. Now, I'll be honest. I'm with Andy. I also didn't like this movie very much.
I don't blame you.
What are you thinking on the Letterboxd there, Robbie?
So, like, I originally was saying like 2 stars, and then I thought to myself, it is Boston. So then I knocked it down half a star.
Well, Pat, what would you give it?
Ooh. It's out of 4 or out of 5?
Out of 5.
Out of 5.
Then 5.
Damn.
I'd say 3.
Okay. And now, this is nostalgia included.
Yes. Otherwise, probably 2.
Okay. I would go 2, and I would only go 2 because of Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Saves this movie.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll go 2.
He's Willem fucking Dafoe. Not only is his hog just a magnificent hog, he also has a magnificent mane of hair in this movie.
That's true.
And he's just chewing up scenery. He's just a ham. A glazed black forest ham.
Well, we gave the Boondock Saints 2 stars on Letterboxd. Follow us at TheRoydsBand.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what I have.
Trivia.
I have 4 trivia.
I have 3.
I have 3 or 4. Oh,
Well,
I have
first-
3. I have 3, but you have 1 of mine, so I have 2.
What type of bagel does Smecker ask Greenleaf for?
I have 1 trivia.
An egg bagel, and everything bagel, a salt bagel, or an onion bagel?
Andy.
Andy.
I believe it's an onion bagel.
Yeah, with cream cheese.
Yep.
Creamed cheese.
Onion bagel, cream cheese.
No Catholic churches in the area would allow them to film there. Which
Makes
church did they end up filming at? Was it a Lutheran church, a Protestant church, an Anglican church, or a Pentecostal church?
All right, so all wrong.
I'll go.
Rob. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The third one you said.
Anglican is incorrect.
Rob.
That's people who study Anakin. Nah, it didn't
Very
work.
good. What were the options?
Lutheran, Protestant, and Pentecostal.
Pescatarian?
That's not a choice.
No, that's also people who eat fish.
Yes.
Is it Pentecostal?
It is not.
From Pentecostal, Florida? That's where Roman Reigns is from.
Nice.
No, it's Pentecostal. It's on the coast.
It's also Pensacola.
Lutheran and Protestant are the only ones left.
Ugh. I don't even know what those are.
Luther Vandross and
I'll go Lutheran.
Yeah, Lutheran.
Yes. What actor was not offered the role for Detective Smecker?
Me.
That's right.
oh my god,
Wow.
those are his options.
1, Dennis Leary. 2, Mark. Hall. What the hell's his last name?
Marin?
Ugh.
Wahlberg.
Yeah, Wahlberg. There you go. I misspelled it. I was like, wait, what is that supposed to be? 3, Kevin Spacey, or 4, Robert De Niro.
Andy.
Mhm.
Robert De Niro.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rob. The first guy.
Dennis Leary.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Wow.
I'm the
Good job.
best. What is the name on Rocco's name tag when he's dressed as room service?
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad, Khalil, Jafar, Lewis.
Andy.
Andy.
Jafar.
It is Jafar.
Yeah.
Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Rocco.
Nice. The tattoo that says Veritas means what in Latin? Is it justice, truth, forgiveness, or righteousness?
What is it again?
Veritas. Does it mean justice, truth, forgiveness, or righteousness?
Rob. Justice.
No.
Patrick. Truth.
Yes. It does mean truth.
Pat, you have another one?
I have one more. It's one of Andy's, though.
Go for it.
What does Aquita stand for? Is it Prince? Is it justice? Is it power? Or is it trouble?
Andy. I believe it's justice.
That is correct.
And the dad has a tattoo on his hand,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and in Latin it says the American way.
Nice.
Very good.
Thank you.
What does the girl say the cat's name is? Skippy, Stimpy, Slappy, Ginger.
Patrick, the first one. Like
This
Skimpy.
Skippy. Yeah.
Yeah. She also says that weird, so it's hard to like pick up what she's actually saying.
Maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Who knows? The world may never know. Tootsie Rolls. Disgusting.
How many licks?
3.
You don't like Tootsie Rolls?
No, they're disgusting.
They're good.
Bobby.
I don't like
Bobby.
Tootsie Pops. I don't like Tootsie Rolls. Bleh. Give me
It's
a
like,
blow pop.
It's like a chocolate taffy.
I don't like taffy, I guess. I've never had
I don't,
taffy.
I don't really like
taffy's
taffy
good.
either. But I do like Tootsie Rolls.
Is taffy the same thing as toffee?
No.
But they sound the same.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, so they're the same.
No.
What floor do the MacManus brothers live on? The 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th?
Andy,
Andy.
the 5th.
Correct. That is absolutely correct.
Nice.
What a world we live in.
Does anybody have any other trivias?
I do.
Okay.
Did I write a song?
Andy.
Andy.
Yes.
I forgot this week, actually, guys. I totally forgot.
Dude, you've really dropped the ball on this one.
No, I did. Yeah, the answer is yes. I wrote.
Nice.
But is that what you're leading to?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, oh shit, did I step on Andy's dick? Did he have like a new thing? Was Andy about to introduce a new segment?
No.
All right. Well, Andy, I also have a pick to flip. Would you like me to flip it?
I would love for you to flip it.
Actually, you know what? No, Pat, decide who's going first.
Andy.
Oh shit, Andy, you're up first.
I'm up first. My song is called Robbie, could you help me out?
I can help you out. Your song is called The Wrath of the Lord.
The Wrath of the Lord. That's right. I wrote this song about the Boondock Saints.
Excellent.
Yeah. And it's called The Wrath of the Lord, and it goes a little something like this. That's my song called The Wrath of the Lord.
I liked it.
The
Rock
Wrath
and
of-
roll.
The Wrath of the Megazord.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everyone run.
Yeah.
No, that was cool.
Yeah, I like
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. I had that riff in the riff vault for a very long time, and I tried to write something for this song, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. It just wasn't happening. So I went into the vault, the Disney vault.
Oh wow, they closed that down a while ago.
Yeah, they were pissed.
I broke in. I stole all the songs of the South.
I was shot at. But,
oh my God!
yeah.
Whoa, get out!
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just pretty much their little speech at the end, where they're like, "Hey, we're coming for you. If you're a bad guy, we're coming for you."
I like it.
And I mean, the thing in the beginning about, like, you know, righteousness is, you know, a lot of people, like, you just, like, watch bad things happen and you don't do anything about it. And, like, is that good? No. So, like, somebody should do something about it. And it's like, okay, I see where you're going. But then, like, the way they execute this vision is bizarre and stupid, and I didn't like it. But I liked what it started with, you know, that message of, like, you know, if you just watch evil happen and you don't do anything about it, like, are you evil yourself? It's like, oh, that's a cool philosophical thing to, like, make a movie about. But they don't make a movie about that. They made a movie about 3 fucking psychopaths Be like, this is justice. It's like, is it?
It's called Shooty Guns.
Yeah. Blam, 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 blam. But, whatever. That's... Robbie, tell us about your song.
My song's called Boom Boom Bang Bang. As you guys probably saw, it actually just named it now.
I did notice that, yeah.
I didn't have a name for it up until just moment. It was originally called the Boondock Saints song, but now it's called Boom Boom Bang Bang because it needs a title. So yeah, my song again called Boom Boom Bang Bang, and this is how I wrote this: is I wrote a riff, and then I wrote another riff, and then I jammed them together, and then I shat out some words on top of it. That's a glowing endorsement.
Yeah.
So here we go. It's called Boom Boom Bang Bang, and it goes like this. Carry out God's plan in the south of Boston. Lighting up a city that your soul can get lost in. Irish boys in B-Town walking down the street. Pistol at the waist, rosary in the sleeve. I was born a Southie and raised up tough. Irish boys, good Catholics, but the accent's rough. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. On a mission from God, just like the Blues Brothers. If he told me to, I'd shoot my own mother. Boom, boom, bang, bang, we do the Lord's work. Boom, boom, bang, bang, the cop was a jerk. Boom, boom, bang, bang, he killed a store clerk. Boom, boom, bang, bang, I'll confess at church. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. Boom, boom, bang, bang, we're cleaning up the town. Boom, boom, bang, bang, the bodies hit the ground. Boom, boom, bang, bang, we're taking them all out. This is God's will, you can scream and shout. Boom, boom, bang, bang, we ain't the bad guys. You better get ready for a lead surprise. We got our rosaries and we hold them tight. So better go kiss your ass goodbye. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. All of your beliefs, controlling their grief. Vengeance is the thief of law. So that was my song called Boom Boom Bang Bang.
That was cool.
I like it. I like the chorus. It's catchy.
Thank you. Yeah. I wrote a riff on the bass. And then I was like, I got lazy with this one. To be honest, I felt doing very lazy stuff with this one. And that's what I did. I don't really much to say. Well, that's good because I basically freestyled. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I say freestyled. That's a stretch. I did them over and over again until I nailed a verse each time.
Nice.
There you go.
So to act like any of those were done in one take would be an absolute lie. They were all done in probably 15 takes, which probably took more time than if I just sat down and wrote the fucking lyrics out.
I heard that.
But you know what they say? Rob's a fucking moron. So
who says that, Robbie? I'll fight them.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fight.
I said everybody.
Oh, it's everybody. Gosh. But yeah, no, that's my song. Boom, boom, bang, bang.
Very cool. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Robbie, well, you know what, Pat? Do you have anything you'd like to promote?
No.
Excellent.
You can find me on the Instagram at Dunzig. I'll put shows and pictures of my puppy on there. You'll have a good time.
It is a good time.
Yeah. Robbie, what do we got going on next week?
Oh, Andy.
Fight Club 2.
Oh no.
Robbie, should we say it at the same time?
Yeah, you want to say it at the same time? We're gonna count down, right?
Okay.
Are we gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna say it?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
And the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. That's what we're doing next week. Getting ready for the live action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
A movie I won't see.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't give a shit.
Nope. I don't want to see the live action remakes. Sorry, Disney. They've mostly been bad.
Yeah. Yeah. But we we're covering the OG, which I haven't seen since I was a wee lass, so I'm pretty I wouldn't say excited, but I'm looking forward to it.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the oldest movie we've ever done when we do it.
Yeah, it's in the 30s, right?
I think it's 1937.
Damn.
Which is a technical marvel for the time.
Oh, dude,
that needs to be said. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am kind of excited to watch it. I dig the old school animation.
Same.
So I am kind of excited to watch it. I'm also excited to watch it because I know it's short.
Yeah. Wait, when was The Wizard of Oz?
1939, I believe.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Well,
I'll find it on Disney Plus.
Of course. Where else? Okay. Well, Robbie, the socials.
That's an excellent question, Andy. You go to Instagram. You go to YouTube. You go to TikTok. You type in TheRoydsBand. There we are. There we be. Click the link, and you'll see our smiling faces and all the things we like to post. You can listen to us on YouTube. Wherever you're listening to us, give us a 5-star rating and review. If you'd like to contact us, send us an email, roydsreview@gmail.com. You can suggest a movie. You can also just comment on one of our posts, send us a DM. We'll also talk to you there. That's cool, too. Wherever you're listening. Oh, I said 5-star rating and review, didn't I?
I believe so, yeah.
Well, fuck me in the ass and call my ass fucked. Andy, where can they find our music?
You could go to Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. Yeah, wherever you get your music, and you type in the Royds, and you will find a whole bunch of songs, right? But if you want everything, and I mean everything, like guest songs, bonus songs, everything, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com. There it is. Also, the YouTube has everything, as Robbie previously mentioned. Also, word of mouth is a tremendous help. Please tell your friends. And also, word of mouse. Tell all the mice that you know.
Yeah, lure them in with some cheese.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Yeah, pepper jack. A little spicy.
The best.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dude, we had a scorpion pepper cheese recently. Ooh, that shit was good.
What is that? What is scorpion?
It's hot.
Pepper?
It's spicy.
Does it have bits of scorpion in it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Scorpion venom.
Exotic.
Yeah. Erotic. I was hard for 3 months straight, Andy.
Robbie.
It was legally a disability.
All right. Well, join us next week for Snow White. And sleep tight.
Don't let bed scorpions bite.
Hey.
Don't let the bed dwarves bite.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Pat.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
Pat. It's always a pleasure.
Wee.
Bye.